What is going on, you guys? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. You're kicking off the week on the right foot. It's Tuesday, January 11th, just after 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's talk about the top stocks of the day real quick. So this morning we had TSRI, a low float stock, gapping up this morning. It really did try. Right out of the open here at 1320s, rips up with these long upper wicks. You guys are actually looking at the wrong chart. Right here. Rips up right out of 1325 to 1450. This is why you do not chase stocks right out of the open. That is why right there. From 13, it rips up $1.50, and then in a blink of an eye, from 14.50 slams down to 12.50. That's a $2 per share downfall in a blink of an eye. TSRI getting beat down all the way to 10.50. This may set up at the end of the day from shorts covering. You may get a nice bounce up to 12. But that's as high as I see it going. We'll talk about DWAC. This stock has been just a straight beast the last 4 days pretty much. Today running from $55 up to a high of $65. Beautiful. Nice morning dip here at 56 to 55. From 55, rifles up to 59. We go into a nice consolidation at VWAP and just lifts up. Look at all that volume come in right as we're consolidating here. Right when it starts to pick up and it chooses its direction, all that volume shows up right there. So from 57, we run all the way up to $64. That's a nice move. $57 then or $63, and then we continue to push up to $65, so another $2. Another big runner, LCID. Now, LCID, the last 5 trading days, running from $34 up to a high of $45 today. Right out of the open at $41.50, we push up to just under $43. Pull back, nice double bottom at $41.50. Boom, explode all the way up to $45. Now we're currently right back up to the highs. ISIG. Now this one right here is a dog. Let me tell you. You could easily get sucked in to the micro time frame on a stock like ISIG. And newer traders, you're going to get freaked out by the price action. I mean, this stock would run from $24.50 here, rip up to $26.50, and then in a blink of an eye, give it all back. But if you were to scroll out the last 6 trading days on a stock like this, it's been holding trend. It's been holding up. You can easily slap on a trend line on this, and you could see every single time it's been obeying that trend line. Just coming down to it, holding, gradually trending up every single time. From $17, now it's hitting a high of $27.50 6 days later. Paying attention to the big picture, what's going on, and not getting sucked into that micro time frame that we've been talking about. So this morning, we had ISIG on watch to hold that trend in that $25 level. We held up above VWAP this morning at 25. Nice lift. Now $2.50 to the upside, hitting a high of 27.50. ISIG, this stock very well could run up to $30, blow over 30, run to $35, $40. The opportunity is there, most definitely. This stock loves to rip. It loves to rip. Look at the personality. Just simply look left. Let's zoom in on one of these days here to get familiar with how this stock likes to move. And this is how professional traders do this. They get used to a stock's personality. Here we run from 1750 up to a high of 2150. That's a $3 run right there out of the open. Then from 1950 we run up to 22. So on average this stock's been running $3 a share. And every single time it likes to run up, it likes to give back all of its gains. So it runs up here, gives back its gains. Runs up here, gives back its gains. Runs up here, gives back its gains. This isn't a type of stock that you wait and chase after it. This is more of a stock you get in and anticipate that rise up and you sell into the strength. If you chase after this stock, you're going to get burnt. Zoom in here. See this nasty downfall here from 28.50 all the way down here to 22.50. That's a big downfall. But from 22.50, we get a nice rebound right back up to 27.50. That's a nice $5 run right there. But the death candles can be pretty brutal on a stock like this. This isn't a stock for everybody. See, from here at 26.25, it gets a slam down here to 24. That's a $2 per share downfall. So taking your size into consideration with a stock like this, and as I said, this is a stock, it's not for everybody. These stocks, they move. You got to get used to a stock's personality. The stock like that can easily freak people out. And then they'll watch it later on in the day run right back up without them. And then they'll be kicking themselves in the butt. Man, why did I get freaked out on that? And now the stock's up $5 a share. I would have been in the money. So these stocks are going to move differently than your penny stocks, like $1, $2 stocks. That's why I love stocks that are from $10, $20. I mean, they can skip dollars at a time. That's where the real money is, where I look at it. HUDI today had a good move. Rome took advantage of this stock today. Beautiful move this morning. See, and this is where experience pays off here. When new people come into the market, they get freaked out and scared. And they're like, why is this stock getting halted every 5 minutes like this? Getting drilled down like that from $24 all the way to $9 a share. I mean, that could be pretty scary. And if you're not careful and you're trying to buy as this is getting drilled down like that, you can really get burnt and blow up your account fast. Let a stock do its thing. Let it sell off. Let that trend break. You got your first green candle right there. And when the stock reopens, it's at a nice psychological $10. From that $10, we got a nice run all the way back up to where the stock fell from. Right here. From 10, it ran to $22. That's a $12 per share run. Then it continued pushing to a high of $25. That's a $15 move from right here at 10:10. It topped out right here at, what was it? Noon. So 2 hours. HUDI ran up $15 a share. That's amazing opportunity. Amazing. This is life-changing moves here. Life-changing. So what I would do, take notes. What's the float on a stock like this? Take a screenshot of this chart. Save it. Study it. Break it down. That's how you get better. So the float is the supply, the total amount of shares for the public to trade. A 3 million float, that's a pretty low float. That's why you're going to see a lot of your gurus out here focus on these low float stocks, because it doesn't take much volume for supply and demand to have that imbalance and for price action. So if you have a guru, for example, let's say Ross Cameron from Warrior Trading, all right? Every day you guys see him in his pre-market show. What? He's got about 1,000 people watching him on Facebook, and then he's got another 1,000 people watching him on YouTube, and that's not including everybody that's watching on his Warrior Trading platform, his membership. So roughly you got around 3,000 people watching Warrior Trading and Ross every single day, right? You know, Ross, he likes to focus on these low float stocks. So if you have 3,000 people watching somebody with a low float stock, and he announces, hey, I'm going to buy here, you think those 3,000 people are not going to follow him and want to all market order in and chase after it like he is to make money? That's what causes stocks to explode and go boom. They could be easily manipulated. Sure, it's wrong. It's wrong. But you can't look at it like that. You can't hate the player, hate the game, as the saying goes. There's opportunity everywhere in the stock market. Everywhere. So it's up to you to get familiar with the game, learn the game, and then develop your own strategies to take advantage of all of the opportunity that's out here every day. That's all it boils down to. That's why something like, they don't think about it, something like AMC, and I know there's a lot of AMC fans out there. I talk about AMC a lot. Look at the float on AMC. That's a massive float. That's a $500 million float. So the amount of volume that you're going to need to get prices going is insane. That's a massive float. The short float is only at 18.5% just about. So that's really not much. But then you got all the conspiracy theories of short flow, what is it? Naked shorts, the black market, dark pools. You're looking for a reason, right? If you break it down, honestly, if you look into something too hard, you'll start to believe it. Am I right? So they're looking for ways to convince themselves that it's going to pan out. When in reality, it could happen any day now, and here we are a year later. AMC, that 22-23 has been a magnet for AMC. It offers good day trading opportunities. That's why we've been keeping eyes on it every day, because the amount of volume that's in on AMC every single day is just insane. Insane. That's insane volume every day. So there's opportunity in that. Swing traders, day traders, short sellers, all kinds of opportunity. So you could trade this one stock every single day if you wanted. You get familiar with how it likes to move. What's going on, you guys? What's up, Calvin, JB, ATL? Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. All you guys know we're out here on the grind, man. So what else did we have pop off today? HUDI, DWAC. We had NTRB pop up out of nowhere. That could continue. This was gapping up yesterday a little bit. Some action going on pre-market there, but nothing came of it. And then now this morning, it just randomly exploded from 6 up here to a high of 850. My guess, it was just a short cover. Some short out there covering his position. Because you gotta, and this is where it pays to learn and know what's going on. When a short seller enters in, let's say up here, they're making money as the stock continues to fall down. But when that stock starts to go sideways, they're not making any money. So they're going to cover. They can start covering right there. That's what caused that. And then they still see it's going sideways. So they cover again. And they cover their whole position. And then when you have a short seller covering their position, and then you have retail like you and me, longs that come in and buy as well, that's a double whammy effect. And that's what causes prices to rip up so violently like that. So with NTRB, I would say for it to have any type of continuation, it has to get up over $8. That's a big level to get up over. So there's still hope for this to come back up. If it can continue holding up at 7, it's been building up at 725. Now it can get up over 750, work its way at 775. You're going to have to take it 25-cent intervals. And then boom. I know it can be hard. I talk a little bit too fast at times, and I can break down a lot of stocks real fast. And for somebody that's just getting into the stock market, a lot of what I say can go right over your head, and you won't even realize really what I'm talking about. But this is where practice comes into play. For as long as I've been doing this, this is all natural to me. And for somebody that's not here every day, putting in a couple hours every day, just watching stocks move up and down, breaking down charts, this is going to be like you're going to be in a different country. You ain't going to know what's going on. Let's pull up the top percentage gainer, BARK. Somebody in the Discord this morning called out BARK. I forget who it was. Who was it? Oh, it was ECH95. Called out Bark today at 9:36. Good call out, man. running from 360s all the way up to 470s. It's a nice $1 run. ACCD, if that gets back up over 2450s, that could continue. You got VERU having a nice run from 550 up to 650s. OPFI starting to heat up. We just talked about NTRB. Oh, VORB. Yeah, we were talking about VORB this morning. Look what VORB did. Boom. We go back to the search here. All this morning, we were talking about VORB. So yesterday, I mentioned right here, VORB good setup. It was on today's watch list in the Discord. This morning, right when the market opened, I have eyes on VORB. It looks good over 850. Watch VORB, she still looks good. Even DNA Investments seen it. VORB, early to the party, gets all the good snacks first. VORB still hanging, VORB still going. Look at VORB, LOL. So we had watch VORB all day today. It ran from 820s, slowly grinding up all day. Just building up and building up from 820s all the way up to 950s. And then we get that explosion with all the volume there from 9 up to a high of 1130. That's opportunity, you guys. We see this stuff all the time. All the time. You just have to patiently wait for it. And if you ain't in this Discord server with us, you guys are missing out. Because we're calling out all of these stocks we're now mentioning and talking about every day. Every day we're out here on top of these stocks. And then we also have members out here that are calling out other plays. ECH95, he called out BARK today. Rome, he called out HUDI today. We were keeping our eyes on RELI this morning for that break over 850s. It stalled out, but having multiple eyes in the room and in the market is a good thing. Because like we teach here, we all look at these charts differently, and everybody spots opportunity in different areas. Was just after 12:45 p.m. Eastern time. I thought I'd jump on here, make a quick little recap with you guys, hang out for a minute. We've been going now for 25 minutes. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. It's still early in the week. And just as a reminder, I believe next Monday, the markets are closed in observance of Martin Luther King Day. So we'll have a longer weekend. Markets will be closed on Mondays. They'll reopen on Tuesday. Close out the rest of this week strong, guys. Be picky in what you focus on. Remember, quality, not garbage. And if you guys want to take part and join the server, there should be a link in the video description down below.